pen drops as my teardrops in rage. Cause the ink from them furiously drowned the page. The emotionally clear line beat of my heart streamlines with the art of the music. The rhythm of the schisms transferred into my boombox sound receptors completely confused, and it forces me to lose it. Realize that this music is not drawn from the 8 notes of a song, but rather the familiar scene of a life scene gone wrong. Age 17, never thought he'd make it so long, let alone be so strong. But inside this young man's soul, trouble of a missing companion, a confounded direction, and a longing for love, leaving with nowhere to go. And so I popped my phones in, just hoping that everything would disappear. Only to find that a year later, I wasted years. See, I have a Seymour bomb in my heart. Tick, tick, as a Seymour glides through the dark, reaching out to execute the ultimate execution, death. It wants to kill me, drain my blood and then spill seeds of my lemon in the cross-shaped molecules in my body that keep my entire stamina. Laminating the exoskeleton of my inner lining feels like man-stuck dagger in, long-punctured threat, latitudinal grinding. Rifle shoots, bullet bruises, others still living but really dying, press rifle into heart. Ironically, when the handcrafted capsule was relieved of its pressure, my pressure wasn't, as it bounced off my life like a Nerf dart. The 3 shards of the dagger tend to my lungs. For they're the things that are inspiring my life, yet releasing pain like a coca-loaded drug. Even more drug with the lobotomist remission of my sin, me corazon constricted with the affliction of a life between living and no repentance. Remixing a short-circuit sweet blood loss with air restriction, hence a contract of sickness, 6-shooter .035 shot a shot into me, contracting a group of AIDS with no help. And these AIDS aren't sexual, but they sure leave whelps in my largest organ, my heart. Too big to seize, but too small to burst. Sometimes I wish my Lord would drop my sorry corpse of a body into a hearse, and sometimes I even rehearse my will silence, but rarely do I do this because I feel like I'll end up in an asylum. Reconciled them not, and even if you hung a noose around my neck, I could jump and still not drop. The God cop of the century. Viewing others slip and I judge, but when I fall, this ledge is slippery kind of mystery. No tar because my feet never stick, but my oxygen stained with the fog, choke hold my throat and slam it. They tell me meditate, I can't, because if I relax my mind to anything, I no longer be an is, but I ain't. Contemplation evolves into the contemplation. Banging my chest with a fierce hatred of prolonged expectation. Elimination I wish. Sanctification I need it, but my plate's a dirty dish, and the appeal I have on my slate, only Jezebel temptress lips will kiss. The evil slithers into my line of life like the garden serpent hiss. No dismissing the thoughts of dismissal, because the only sign of approval I can find is being pissed on, lackluster, in a dirty piss hole. I'm a death caliber vigil, because the vitriol sights I see can't possibly be whole. Only a mole could spot the hell upon my face, and as it digs deeper into the depths of gravel soil pits, ace cards have been played, but can't seem to come into effect as its worth won't rise off its page. Supposed value declines and dies before its expected age, and asking why the teardrops of the pen, well, I hope I've made clear this thorn in my flesh, my God-forsaken rage. This poem should have busted a nice fat creamy seed of life into your vagina of a mind, because the death it put me through was not worth my time. Try me, I hope you do, because the mentis sperm that travels into your train of thought will soon explode, imploding upon your entire cranium system. I insist on it. Just let it be fruitful and multiply, like the caterpillars they are into butterflies. With aesthetic beyond dried diamonds, my crying sinus see, I die for you, because I would not that you feel my burden. I'm hurting, simply trying to observe him, but the blessings seem like curses. Lightning strikes time and time again, and the thunder resounds upon my bones, snap, crackle, pop. Kind of cliche, but it even zaps from my king's throne. And clearly I'm two-toned, half my blood lost, refilled with fire, but it only saps all my energy, leaving me prone to be alone with a spirit that moans. No silicone, because none is fake, but it's death not me, because at times I'm misplaced by seeking to please man and Jehovah Nissi. Hey Lord, here's all I have to give, a broken spirit and a contrite heart. I give you my whole mind, but that part of me has been sharpened like a pencil with lead on both ends. Eraser gone, so the only thing to do with it is bend, but it still can't snap because its length is too thin. God, here's all I have to give. My body's been buried, but it still yearns from the abyss. So I hope it's enough, because with my weak limbs, I can't even ball up my fist. Interesting, because that's a common weapon that we utilize. If only I was full enough of your word, then maybe I wouldn't be a double, but a single-eyed being. Being singly committed to you. You inspired me to start, but dang. Taking these steps is hard because I got 1, but 2? Well, I hope it's enough because I'm not 3 like you. I long for the full package, but the only thing I can ever deliver is a rugged and heavy soul being tossed with the patterns of a filthy river. I know I disgust you, but please, if you please, just ease my struggle, because all I do is seek to please you. My life is but a vapor wanting to appease you, and if you don't decrease it, at least give me peace so I can faithfully rest on you and allow you to piece the pieces together. to get her out of my life the terrible, tragic task of terror, death. I trust you do what you will with the will of my life, turn it whichever way you want. I only have 5 senses anyway. And since it's real what I'm expressing, I want you to compress the moon into a man-sized crescent, press it upon my heart and refill the mold that was once there. Let it hold together, so your name to the world I can share. Visually impaired in the darkened layer of a spirit, light it and give it lunar life like the galaxies, so I can then see where I'm going, and that will you steer it. Peering beyond the dashboard, floor it fast forward into the now. Accept new heart, new life, new walk, and a new smile. This is the peace I know you compile, so regenerate me, Galatians 5:22 style. Thank you.